Hey, doggy traders, welcome back from the weekend. It's Monday, and we got a little later today. I had some things scheduled that just didn't make sense to do it at the usual time. I am echoing in the other room. Can you go mute that? Yeah. So we do throughout the house here at the Doggy Trader Studio. Uh, we do tests, and I got this playing in the other room, and we can hear it. So apparently I'm live. That's the disclaimer. We got that going, so you've seen that. We got that out of the way. I didn't do the intro. Well, let's do that. Pay for these videos. So let's do it. Be right back. Hey gang, welcome again. Monday, 401. Good on time start today. At least for the third schedule of today's or listing of today's schedule. Usually the 3 o'clock, we had to change that because of a meeting we had here at the house. That was at 2. Wouldn't have given us enough time to do some decent prep and get ready for today's show. So we moved it to 1, and that wasn't going to work. So here we are at 4 o'clock, and we're actually trying out some times a little bit later in the day so that we can see exactly how things are going to work with the markets and what time prices come in and things of that nature. So speaking of some prices that came in, if you didn't take advantage of Bitcoin at 18,000, you can take advantage of it in the area of 20,000. It's back down to into the low 20s. And that's, it's the beginning of the month, end of the month. There's contracts that we talked about last week that came to fruition, especially for ETH. That was a big one. And so don't let that scare you. Now is still a great time to get in. I just realized I'm missing something. So let's get that. There we go. You got to know who I am. Yergs. There we go. Up next, we did the disclaimer, but let's put that back in anyway. So there's that. Something you always got to know, always got to consider. I am not your financial advisor. I am not your broker. I am an educator. And hold on, one more thing. When they say lights, camera, action, I had 2 out of the 3 lights on. Anyway, so Bitcoin back down to 20,000. That's probably the biggest news right now, with also the addition of last week's contracts ending. We were talking about that. There's basically 2 types of contracts: a monthly and a quarterly. Next month is going to be exciting because at the end of September, the quarterly contracts will also be, the third quarter contracts will also be expiring. And so on about the 29th or 30th, whichever the last business day of that month is, you can expect to see some price jumps. That's just a usual pattern. So again, now is a good time to buy, especially while everything's down, and hold that for long. And I just lost a photo. It's my like go by for where we're at. All right, that's pretty much all news we're really going to talk about. We already beat to death the financial forgiveness, and you pretty much made up your decision or made up your mind where you're at with that, um, and whether or not you're for having $10,000 forgiven. I wish I could have had it 20 some years ago. I couldn't because it wasn't a thing. Bush was not for that back then, and so is what it is. But our job as adults is to make the lives for youngsters like the guy behind me better. And there is flashing gang signs in his wife beater, and that's what we're doing. $10,000 may not be a lot, but it's something. And we talked about the pros and cons of that for both sides of the argument last week. Today, again, Bitcoin back down, touched at 20,000 and went back up. So I'm going to take a sip, and then sponsored today by Gold's Gym. We'll tag you in this, Larkin Magnus. This is some pre-workout stuff. Dr. Pepper. We'll tag you, Larkin, so that you get the alert that I'm drinking it, and you can bust my balls on Facebook or wherever else we meet on social media. Prices. Let's get those banners going. First of all, these prices are as of today's date at about 3:35 when we did some prep for the show. Let's take my name out of that so that there we go. Back to the banners. Here we go with crypto for today. According to TradingView, we're going to take these from TradingView now. As you see those prices go across the bottom of the screen, I'll update you on one thing with regards to that. Before we showed you prices twice. Once was with Coinbase. The other was with, I think it was FXT or maybe even crypto.com or maybe all three. I don't remember. But TradingView allows for access to various servers. So again, I don't know which one this is. If these, but I think they're all actually Binance because as you see, it's compared to instead of the dollar directly, they're compared to USDT. So a stable coin that we all know and love, and that is used heavily by Binance. So we got some others added in there. Let's go through a review. The first one going to be coming up is Bitcoin. As you see, that was down to 20,000 and change. ETH is at 1534, and Solana, that's a new one. We haven't reported on that before. 3158. XRP is a usual. That's Ripple, 3293. Doge is another new one. Let's welcome that back down to about 6 cents and change. Shiba Inu, wow, that's pretty much free. That is actually up. And then lastly, another usual was Cardano at almost 45 cents. Into ForEx, again, according to TradingView and some various servers that we have access to on there. Mostly all the majors, the yen, dollar, and euro in there frequently. Here it comes again. There we go. USD JPY 138.73. The euro USD is less than $1 now, 0.9994. The British pound and the dollar 118.58. British pound and the yen 164.30. The US dollar and Canadian dollar 117.02, and the Aussie dollar and US dollar 69 cents. And we can get rid of that. If you want to missed any chats or comments, we do check back periodically. You can also email me. That's me right there, Jurgs at the Yerger Group. Remember, all of our social media used to be, you used to get us at the Yerger Group. We now have Doggy Trader social media. So, that's been awesome just to be anywhere you want to be. We'll talk about that as a set in a second. Also, we are now opening up to doing trading for new traders. If you're interested in becoming part of the Team Yerger Group, go to that address right there. We will put that same link in the comments, so it's a heck of a lot easier for you. And we'll hopefully see you in the markets. Let's go to. I got to take that out. here is in actually as a guest here at the Doggy Trader Studio is the guy who has done all of these overlays for us. Brian, thank you for all of these. Here we go. This is where you can find us. Um, Anywhere you want to be, Doggy Traders. It is actually with an S, even though it looks pretty cool with the dollar sign there is the S on Traders today. And we'll leave that there in the logo. The actual name is with the actual letter S. And that's because when you type it in, with the lowercase, this big dollar sign S looks kind of stupid against all the other lowercase letters. So we left it at Doggy Traders with an S, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, now on TikTok and LinkedIn. LinkedIn, we do have a page for Doggy Traders. We cannot broadcast this show there yet because we do not have 150 followers or subscribers or whatever LinkedIn's calling it this week, but we need 150. So help get us that magic number. And that, of course, brings us to this one. Like, share, subscribe, comment, turn the notifications on. We started earlier today with the actual broadcast and that the disclaimer up so that we could get that knocked out right away. We started earlier today because some people have commented that when they get the notification, it's about right now. If we go live, just a couple minutes before. So that'll be another comment. If you watch this after, to scroll through the first 10 minutes of rock music that's not really rock music, it's just what StreamYard gives us. But yeah, the notifications are apparently coming slow, so we're working on that. We're looking to see why that is and getting that fixed. Until then, our live shows will continue to come to you early so that you get that notification in a timely fashion. But also, put us on your calendar. We're growing. We've got an interview scheduled for tonight that we're going to film. It's here in the studio. Well, actually, it's virtual. He's out in LA. A trading buddy of mine that's had some really good success has now created his own bot. Jeff Travers will be on our next show, pre-recorded. We're doing that tonight. And we'll be talking to him about a trading bot that is going well for him and helping him be another one that got out of law enforcement. He is a police officer out in California and is looking to get a desk job like the rest of us. So that is everything. I'll get rid of that. Put that back up. And yeah, that's everything for today. We'll see you Wednesday back to the regular time, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 noon Pacific. That translates into 9 p.m. Central European if you're joining us that way or from that area. Until then, we'll see you. Trade hard, trade safe, be smart, and we'll see you on Wednesday.